Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another educational informative solo queue survivor game on Grim Pantry. Now the first thing I'm going to do is run to the closest generator and start working it. I'd rather work in the middle of the map, but I don't know who the killer is. I don't know if my allies are going to work on gens. I don't know any information that is currently going on. What I do know is that we have two people on objectives right now. Can't hear the heartbeat, no information from the killer. I'm actually going to rotate here, that way I can high knees if I need to. I don't think I make anything. Information up top, teammate working on the safest generator at the start of the game. That's a mistake. I thought it was a wraith coming up behind me, but instead it was a teammate instead. The gen on the right hand side would be better. She just dropped a pallet. Why? Looks like we're versing a ring. Actually a really fun killer to verse. I don't want to be the guy that grabs a tape right now. She took a free hit. Now most killers that play this girl will take a hit and then they'll start teleporting from TV to TV to TV to get the condemned stacks up. Now this means I can't use my flashlight. However, the good and the bad situation, there are two TVs here because there are two gens here. And I can turn off multiple TVs, which will put the killer under an awkward situation. We got an ally instantly rage quitting on their first down against the killer. It is still winnable, but a bot responds based off a terror radius. The only reason I'm going to say it's still winnable is because we have split in different areas. Those two are stacking, good for them. Now, if I can run the killer while we get that guy hook saved and we get pressure elsewhere. She teleported kind of near me. I'm going to rotate this way. That's okay. Let's go round, through, and up. Yeah, she's kicking the gen. She's still coming, she's still coming, she's still coming, she's still coming. And now we go through. She'll go round. I have the pallet here. She fell far and wide, so we're going to take spacing on this one. I don't like this because I'm isolated in the corner of the map. Let's stand here and watch her in third person. High knees. Try and get the lunge out of her. I'm taking a hit, I think, from that. No, I am not, because she's too far behind me. I could have made the loop a little further. I don't really care about this. So, I want to go pick up my flashlight because I did high knees and now I have a map. I don't know where my flashlight currently landed. That was my fault. I should have been paying a bit more attention. What I do know is I can jump straight back on my gen. Now, I've got a lot of condemned stacks because I have turned off multiple televisions. But I need to get to work as soon as possible. She kicked my gen. You see the giant red sparks? Tells you she has Pop Goes the Weasel. Okay, so let's keep working on this. We're seeing another teammate has been hit. We do have decent amount of split. The bot turned off a TV, which is fine. We have a decent amount of split. He gets grabbed. That's really going to hurt our team's performance. Into a secondary rage quit. I think this is going to be a really hard game to win, ladies and gentlemen, with two bots. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Looks like pain res as well, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go up, around. Let's wait for her. Let's see what's currently going on. Now, I am not going to drop this nice and early. I'm actually going to do something a little crazy here. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to walk for a second. She could drop down and cut me off. Looks like she's still chasing. That's okay. Now, the reason I did that is because now I can make the vault. Utilize nothing against her. She's coming out through the window. Play to this pallet. She lunged a little early. You know what? I'm going to give her the bad pallet rather than the good pallet. Make it look like I'm running a lap and drop it nice and early. She wants to break it straight to the shack, straight for the window. Make sure she's not trying to cut me off here. Let's just wait. Make sure she walks around. Make sure she takes the pathing I want her to take. Alright, let's keep moving through. And now we make the window. Let's slow down for a second. We want to make sure that we've given... Ooh, she might get a hit. No, she doesn't. Given her enough time to sheep. In this case, follow me. Let's go again. Early lunge because she made a mess up. I'm going to take spacing instead. Reset her bloodlust if I can. There you go. She thought I'd be a sheep as well. She made a mistake. She loses the chase. She resets the lust. She gets no hit, no pallet, no awareness, no nothing. And she lost her pressure and lost an objective for it. Good play by me. Now, if she stuck to the chase with me, I still had the windows that I could have played around. Now, I do need to get across there, and I do need to turn off that TV, because I'm getting pretty close to being moried. We have two bots, which is going to make this game really hard. Do you notice the player that isn't a bot has ran over and started pumping objectives? That's an absolute weapon of a player. He's just working because he knows the killer's elsewhere doing other things. Now, I need to keep working on the generator in the middle of the map. You might go, why is that, Goose? That's a good question, because the killer keeps coming for me. I keep looping the killer, and I keep giving the killer no resources in conjunction to the loop. I want to spread away from her, not because she missed that, because if the killer has pain res, which she does, and Pop Goes the Weasel, I need to make sure the killer isn't getting value on us. She's taking a teleport to the middle of the map. See how she responds by running? That's just a bot being a bot, unfortunately. The killer could come into that. Oh, good stuff if the bot grabbed that and comes back to me. We got a blindness add-on, so that's okay. I don't really care about being blind at the moment. It just means that I can't see aura reading. But I have the loops memorized, so I'm still... I hear her. Get it done. And high knees right now. Hopefully I don't get hit with exposure right now. Good stuff. Straight into the vault. Don't look over. I don't have time to look over. That's okay. I took an early hit. It feels bad, but I got the generator done. And now I have access to this window. Yep, she's coming through the TV. Let's see where she's going. She didn't go left. She didn't go right. Let's go for a full lap around. And I'm going to take a vault over here because she can't really do much around it. Alright, I've taken an early hit. I'd like to find an ally and be healed. I'm not in a comfortable spot because if I go down, we lose a lot of momentum. We lose a lot of momentum. So my job is to not go down. I don't really want to work on this, but I have a nice pallet behind me. Killer is coming for me. I can make the window nice and early. Walk, 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 vault. Go for the vault again. Now she is building up bloodlust. See how she thinks I'm playing the shack? Now let's walk. Let's walk so she loses bloodlust, yeah? Think of the time that she spent and I reset her bloodlust so she got no pressure, no nothing. Now this is a 2v1 and you know how she beats us? She beats us by us not chasing me. That's the sad reality of it. She doesn't chase me. I need to heal. That way I can play loops and, you know, bait stuff a lot more comfortably. Right now I can't do it comfortably because I'm injured. What I can do is work on a gen when I get an opportunity to. Looks like she's rotating over here. I don't know what she's looking at. I know that I need to find an ally to be healed. I'm actually going to go back to the shack then. I don't mind either of these. I think she found a bot isolated in the corner of the map. I reckon this guy's on this gen. Yeah, the reason I did is because he comes back to the same gen. Very dangerous when you're versing a killer that understands you're a sheep. Get the gen done, it's more important, then I'll take the heal. I trust that he can take a body block for me for that window, and if he can, we're in a pretty good spot. So right now, this is a 2v1 since the start of the game, and we have still almost won. It just goes to show you... Oh, can you take the hit, honey? That's my bad. I saw the injured bot coming from the left, or I saw the player coming from the left, the bot, so I assumed that the killer was coming from the left, and my teammate didn't take the hit for me, which is really unfortunate. We could have healed me rather than doing the gen. I think it's worth doing the gen more than anything. It sucks to take a hit there. He should know that I am the, not MVP, but I am a meal ticket right now. Keeping me alive will allow split. The bots are going to respond based off the terror radius and the heartbeat. You need to grab that tape, then save me. Good call by a solo queue player. He knows what needs to happen. Unfortunately, he didn't know about the body block. We see the other bot. I'm going to wave him over to come in for a body block heal for me. It looks like he is not switched on. That's okay. This is the strongest loop available left on this map. And I need to work on it. If she comes from that direction, she can down me before I make that. If she comes from the left, I can't make anything. Based on the fact the good pallet was used by the guy who DC'd at the start of the game. I say good pallet, but there are better pallets. It's just in a comfortable spot. He's healing up the bot, which in my opinion is a mistake. I feel like I've brought more to the team than the AI that responds based off the terror radius. Believe it or not, this killer hiding her heartbeat means the bots are doing more work than normal. I should not have missed that. That's a big rookie error. Notice the killer's in chase with nobody. If I get one token right now, I need to run. I need to run straight away. I don't want to wait. I could fall and drop down into her. I just need spacing because I'm injured and the game's about to be over. If this bot heals me, I would have been stoked, but I know there is a gen over here that they're most likely working on. I know where all three gens are. Looks like no one's here. I have a really good loop behind me that I could still play. Being injured means I will probably die at the end of this game. Those two are stacked on the gen being uncontested by the killer. I don't have a choice. I gotta drop it straight away. I gotta go straight to the shack and hope she doesn't do a 180. If she does a 180, I've got to turn the other way. This is why I wanted to be healed, because now's the perfect... Oh, God. Now's the perfect opportunity to tunnel kill me, because what can I do in this situation? The bots aren't gonna help me. The bots are gonna open the door and leave. I'm gonna drop it and leave because it's all I can do. Yep, I see the bots on the door. I need to wait over here. And I need to run the loop around this while the bot gets forced off the door. I need to find somebody to heal me. I don't know where the doors are. Bot took a hit. The other guy can go to the door. The other bot's on the opposite door. You see that light? Straight towards it. I hear my teammate in my eardrum. Disappointed he didn't take the body block for me. I feel like he had an opportunity to. You remember the bots are always going to run to escape. This has been a 2v1 educational informative Dead by Daylight game, and we made it out. If my ally could take the hit for me, it would have been huge, but unfortunately he couldn't, and it looks like we are going to just get to run out right then without a protection hit. This goes to show you that games, even with AI, are winnable, especially if the killer masks their heartbeat. It was a hard bad game, don't get me wrong. She made the mistake of tunneling me and letting the other guys work on gems while I gave her no resources. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the educational, informative Dead by Daylight Survivor game, make sure you tune into the live stream. I do educational, informative DBD killer and survival content over at Twitch. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Cheers.